hope you had a blessed and wonderful weekend. And for those that are moms, I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. Yeah, I I had a good Mother's Day. I had like a pre-Mother's Day outing with my youngest daughter, and she took me to Hobby Lobby, and she bought me a few of the crafty things, and I'm going to share them with you because I think they're wonderful. The first one is this beautiful book. Is from Dana Fox. It's called Watercolor with Me. And these are the characters that I was telling my daughter that I would love to learn how to draw. Like this cute little birdie here and the butterfly. This was on sale from $25 to $14.99. So everything that I got was fairly inexpensive. I did not buy a lot of things because I don't like to abuse or take advantage, basically. But let me show you just a little bit of the book. Let me take the rest of the stuff out, and let me show you really quick a little bit of the glimpse of the book. So it's basically like a watercolor paper itself, the book, and it gives you the drawing here, but then the sketch here so you can paint it the same way. It gives you the colors, and it tells you what materials you need or supplies to make, for example, the beaver and so on. See? The coyote, the rabbit, the fawn, the skunk, the birdie, leaves, yeah. So it tells you about color mixing. It talks about the techniques: wet on dry, wet on wet, painting fur, ink, and a wash. These are the things that basically she shows you in this book, or teaches you how to do. So this to me is extremely valuable for somebody like me that does not know how to draw or do techniques. So this is going to be a very awesome experience for me as a beginner in a little bit of everything that I do. This is going to be a very good technique. And with that said, she also got me this palette. And it's very, very inexpensive. It was $1.79 for this at Hobby Lobby. And the reason why I got this one is because I'm still looking at and watching the videos from Willa Wonders, and she talks about minimizing your color palettes. And so you'll see here that I have 2 paints already in the little spot. Is because she also took me to Sam Flax. But before I talk about Sam Flax, let me show you. She also got me these, and I learned something about Hobby Lobby. And I don't know if you were aware, but I would like to share that knowledge. It says that everything from the watercolor sketching, you know, that aisle that you find these at, were 40% off. And well, my daughter said, "Mommy, just go ahead and I know you love that paper from Fabriano. Why don't you just go ahead and grab yourself at least 5 or whatever they have there?" So I grabbed it thinking it was going to be 40% off of $1.99. And I said, "Oh, Mommy, this is going to be like really cheap. That's a very good, thank you so much." And I'm, very happy. And I grabbed because that's the only thing I purchased at Hobby Lobby. 5 of this in the book. And it wasn't on sale. It says here, your price is $1.99. What she told me is that this is going to basically be the price for me, and that it does not include any discounts, 40% or whatever. And I think what they do is that they keep it for this price for a limited time, and then they throw the new ones out there for $3 something. You know what I'm talking about? They'll raise the price to probably double, and then you'll be able to get it on the discount. But as long as it's got these yellow label imprint here, you are not going to get anything that has this little yellow ticket or whatever you want to call it on sale. It does not include the sale discount. So just, you know, I'm letting you know, that way it doesn't happen what happened to me and my daughter. You know, she was thinking she was going to get this for $1 and a little change, but no, she still got it for $2. Basically, that's the scoop. And then she decided, but previous to that, we had breakfast together. She took me out for breakfast, and respecting the fact that I am this lowering my sugars, journey, let's put it that way, she took me to First Watch, and I had a very healthy, really nice breakfast with her, and we took pictures. And she said, then we went to Hobby Lobby because it's right there. And that's when she said, you know what, Mommy, let me take you back to Sam Flax. When she did that, I opened my mouth like, what? Say what? Because that's quite a distance away. She says, I know you're going to love it. And then she says, what would you like to get the most? And I said, well, watercolor, but on tubes, not on palettes. And she goes like, oh, okay. We went there, and the first thing I went and got was handmade paper that is good for me, at least I think, to make journals. Okay, and at least the cover, I wanted to make journals with that one for the cover of watercolor paintings. And that's what I gravitated first. And then I went to the watercolor section, and that watercolor section, a little 12-pack of Winston and Newton watercolor paints were $10 for, no, it was $60 for the whole little kit. And I looked at her and I said, I know this is a name brand. Mommy, you need to get the good stuff. And I said, I know, my love, but you're spending the money on this, and I am not going to take advantage of it. I think I heard Willa say you can get something for half of that, but there's 24 colors in it. And so I Googled it. I went into Amazon, and she said, well, go ahead and get that. And I said, but this one doesn't have enough pinks, and it doesn't have enough greens. So what she said was, go ahead and grab the individual tiny tubes of the colors. So I grabbed this tiny one, which is this one right here. And this one is Cutman watercolor, also from Winston and Newton, and this one is sap green. Then I wanted a lighter pink, but they didn't have it, but this is okay. It's called Rose Madder Hue. And the last one she got me was Chinese white. So yes, so this is for my coloring journey. And I'm just gonna have to show you a little bit of the paper because this is huge and I grabbed 2 of them. I paid for this. I didn't want her to pay for it. I paid for it. She paid for the paint. And I think that's all we got there, and I was okay with that because she already had spent money. Yeah, I don't recall of anything else there. So let me show you. And it's just gonna be, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but this is the handmade paper and it comes like that. I'm gonna show you first the prints on it. Okay. Then the next print, and then I'll tell you the size. I mean, that's if it has it here. Let me show you the other one. This is all handmade. Okay, so let me look at it from the little info here. This one says metallic squares on mulberry. It doesn't say the size. Let me see if the other one says the size. I'm looking. This one says garden. Bugarisma is a Thai garden. That's it, basically. Now the size, let me grab my ruler. Alright, I knew that was gonna be this 18, so basically this is almost 2 feet. 2 feet. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to put it back here. Let's see. 2 feet on the width. Oh no, 2 feet tall, and then it's gonna be, so that is almost 3 feet wide. So that's the reason I won't be able to put this in frame. But these are handmade mulberry paper. And yes, I don't have a way to display it, so I put it on the top shelf. And that's what my daughter got me for Mother's Day. And the paint will be arriving tomorrow. And you know what? I'll just go ahead and put the link on the description. But it's Reeves, Reeves, watercolor paints, and they're coming little tubes. So there you go. Basically that's it. So I have been a little bit under the weather. I spent with a upset stomach all day yesterday on Mother's Day. But my husband didn't want me to do anything around the house, so he helped with the laundry and all that good stuff. And he even cooked. And my daughter also got pizza, so that way I didn't have to cook. And in the afternoon, she also cooked for me. So yay for that. And yeah, I still, even though I'm under the weather, I still consider myself very blessed. I am loved by God, family, and friends. What else can you ask for that? You know, what more can you ask? So there you go, my friends. I hope you had an amazing day. Today is Monday the 12th, and today is my oldest boy birthday. He turns 19, and I pray that God bless him and gives him wisdom. Yeah, because these are tough years for youth. So there you go, my friends. Love you guys. Please, if you like the video, give me a like. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment. What do you think? I feel like the book is very interesting, and it's a good price. Out of the regular $25, $14.99. That's not bad. Oh, and I have also a bouquet of roses. I love roses, so can't grow them. But I love the bouquet. What can I say? There you go, my friends. Y'all take care. Have an awesome and blessed day. Bye.